All right, let's get down to it. Let's talk about this phone right here. We are talking about the iPhone 16 Pro Max, and I've had a little bit of a different experience with this phone than I actually thought I would. So let me just take it out of the case right now because I do want to show you how beautiful this is. And again, this does have glasses because we have put a screen protector right here on the lens, so it definitely does look like it does have glasses, which it definitely does. But yeah, this is the beautiful desert titanium color right here. It is very beautiful. I do like the look of it, and the two-tone here between the side and the back. Again, that's something that I will hardly ever notice again because I do keep it in this case more often than not right here. But I want to talk about the experience I've had with this for almost 1 full week. So as of recording this right now, today is Friday. I had gotten this phone brand new, set up directly, and used it for the full day from the Apple Store on the Saturday, so the day after it released. And I've been using it very heavily ever since, and for one main reason. So a little fun fact here is our home internet actually had gone out. So not just our Wi-Fi, but the actual internet. Somebody had cut the fiber lines in our neighborhood, and it's taken them now, this is day 4, and they are still working on the fiber lines right now. So I've actually been using this a lot to tether to computer, tether to Apple TV, whether or not it's been for streaming, and just to get work done. So 8+ hours a day of actually tethering. And what I've been trying to do is not put it on another charge. So I want to run it dead. And believe it or not, it actually has lasted the full day of 8 hours plus of tethering, plus streaming, plus daily use of what this is as a phone. So checking apps, checking email, taking phone calls, using iMessage. So it's actually lasted. Now, I'm not telling you it's lasted with, like, 20, 30, 40%. No, it's lasted all the way down to about 6%, 5%, 4%. Every day has gone down to that, but it's a miracle that it has even lasted and has even been able to tether for that long. Some of it has been 5G ultra-wide tethering. Some of it has been barely 1 to 2 bars, mainly here because we don't have good reception here at home, but 1 to 2 bars of regular LTE, but it has managed to stay connected and not die. So that is a plus. So one thing I did end up using last year was for very shortly, I believe, until there were some updates done by Apple, which is I ended up using a different case other than the smartish case that I typically use. I actually ended up using a case that would actually help dissipate the heat. But with what Apple's saying, they've actually done a little bit of fine-tuning to help with heat dissipation, and I will 100% say they have, because I noticed that even last year or years in the past when I've been, whether or not I've been using GPS for long periods of time, or I have been using this to tether with off long periods of time, the phone got physically warm, almost hot. But with this year, it was barely even warm, and that is a big improvement. So that A18 Pro chip they've got in here with the efficiency, it's actually working, and the phone has been, from what I said originally, it's been fast, it's been fluid. That 120 hertz ProMotion has just been fantastic. Again, it all adds to the fluidity of the phone, because I actually thought this year, hey, maybe I could go for the 16 Plus. But here's the thing, it's not necessarily the camera, because I don't use that 5x telephoto lens that much, but I do love having two things that really separate it. So the USB-C, so USB-C 3.2 port as opposed to the USB 2 port, in case I do need to make any transfers, which I have from the phone to an external device. I do like that feature. And then again, that 120 hertz ProMotion again, it just makes it seem more fluid when you go to and from pages, when you scroll up and down. It's noticeable, you feel it in the hand, and I think that I would most likely miss that, but I would probably get used to it on the 16 Plus, but I do love having it here on the 16 Pro Max. So. Photos have been pretty darn good with it. I don't notice a big photo improvement between the 16 Pro Max and the 15 Pro Max. I've been mainly using the regular main camera, which is the Fusion camera now. But again, if you get close enough to your subject, you do get background separation for a little bit shallower depth of field, but you do have to get pretty close. And then I find that when you do get close, you'll have to press that flower or that macro button. And all that does is it'll keep your subject in focus, and it'll kind of blur out the background. If you keep that pressed, then everything will really be in focus. And having, like, if you are like taking pictures of documents or you're taking a picture of a receipt, of course you're definitely going to want to use that flower button and have everything in focus, as opposed to just having, you know, one particular part of the photo in focus. Overall, after one full week, it's been fast, fluid, efficient, and the photos have still been good. I still have to use it for, as I said, because our internet's been down, haven't been out a super lot, or actually have had the phone a super lot because the battery has just been low. We'll definitely still have to test out video, and we'll have to test out the microphones to see how they are holding up. So just wanted to give you an update though. After about one full week of use, battery life, it's been key. It's come in clutch, and the efficiency of this with tethering and with GPS has been much improved over years in the past. And again, as of recording this, we are only on 18.0. I do not run the betas, and we're not at 18.01 or 18.1, so this is a .0 operating system, which I'm a little iffy of, but so far so good with the 16 Pro Max. So if you enjoyed this video, you found it helpful, you know what to do. Please hit the like and subscribe button. Feel free to share also. There will be more videos coming up. We'll see. We're going to test out the cameras a little bit more. And by test out the cameras a bit more, meaning if I don't have this camera that I'm recording with right now, I will definitively go back to this camera. Fun fact, this is actually one of the main reasons in the 15 Pro Max and same as the 16 Pro Max why I opted to return the DJI Pocket 3, because it was just one less thing to carry. And if I don't have this camera right here, our main camera, our Sony, I will just have this in my pocket, and I would just prefer to just get this out of my pocket and use this as opposed to carrying yet another device with me. So that's it. Now I'm done. Until the next video, thanks for watching. Bye for now.